time, while in Jakarta, I found out that a friend of mine who lives in Australia happened to be in the city helping her mother moving house. I contacted them and they fetched me. I have been friends with this family for many, many years, and I know that they used to stay in a big house with a swimming pool. Now, because the father has passed away, the mother wanted to move to a smaller house, and they wanted me to see this new house. I live in the central part of Jakarta, and they live in the southern part of Jakarta. And on the way there, we get caught in a very bad traffic jam due to the Ramadan breaking of the fast around 5 o'clock. By the time we arrived at the house, it was already very late at night. And I had no choice when they offered me to say, why don't you stay overnight here? I accepted it, but without any preparation at all. I didn't bring anything. I didn't know I was going to stay somewhere else overnight. I didn't have my toothbrush, I didn't have the toothpaste, I didn't have the soap, I didn't have anything with me. But my friend provided me with all that. And I began to see what Jesus meant when he said, when you go on mission, don't bring anything. He meant to trust him, he will provide. And this here is the proof. My friend provided me with everything, and to my surprise, she even gave me something that I didn't expect. She gave me a new pair of shorts and also a polo shirt to change, she said. I said, wow, really God is taking care of everything through this friend. I don't have to worry. But something happened in the morning. The next morning when I woke up, I realized that one thing was missing. They gave me this big master bedroom attached to a big bathroom. I looked around, I could not find the shampoo. They have toiletries there, complete. Marks and Spencer, you know, blue and white things. I told my friend, it's too beautiful for me to touch. But I said, just use anything. But because I need the shampoo, I tried to find it somewhere. I said, I will use it no matter what. No matter how beautiful it is, I will use it. I could not find. Okay? So I told myself, so what? Not washing my hair for one day will not make much difference because I don't have much hair left anyway. But with whatever left I have, I always try to take care. So I started to unwrap this toothbrush. It's new, still in the plastic. And when I took out the toothbrush, I noticed there is a sachet inside. I told myself, that must be a toothpaste. But I don't need that sachet toothpaste. I already was given a beautiful toothpaste that I've never seen before. It's made of aloe vera. You know? So I took this sachet out, and to my surprise, it was a shampoo. Who would ever think of finding a shampoo inside a toothpaste package or toothbrush package? If I were in the toothbrush factory, I would never put that inside because people might mistaken it for toothpaste, right? It's just a logical thing to think a toothpaste inside a toothbrush together. So I thought that God must be smiling up there, watching me, so surprised that He provided even the tiniest detail of things that I needed. And brothers and sisters, this is not the first time that He has surprised me with these detail things. There is a reason why I'm sharing you this, and it is not because I want to brag that God is ever so close to me, because I know I have no reason to brag. God is ever so close to each one of you here too. That one I know, because God has no favorites. The reason I'm sharing this with you is that we are so privileged. We know that God is so close to us We know that God is our friend who would give us what we need. But there are many people out there who do not know that. During our Pope's recent visit to England, he voiced his concern at the increasing marginalization of religion, particularly of Christianity, that is taking place in some quarters, even in nations which place a great emphasis on tolerance. Notice his choice of words. It tells a lot of things. You know, what I get is that even in countries that proclaim tolerance, in that country is growingly becoming unfriendly and even hostile to Christians. But the most touching story regarding our state of humanity is the personal sharing of the minister mentor Lee Kuan Yew, who admitted that in these final years his life has been darkened by the illness of his wife and companion of 61 years, bedridden and mute after a series of strokes. I just heard this morning that this wife of Minister Mentor had just passed away. Minister Mentor says this: I try to busy myself, but from time to time in idle moments, my mind goes back to the happy days we were up and about together. Agnostic and pragmatic in his approach to life, he spoke with something like envy of people who find strength and solace in religion. How do I comfort myself? He asked. Well, I say, life is just like that. What is next? I do not know, he said. Nobody has ever come back. He said that. What is next? I do not know. Nobody has ever come back. Now I'm going to ask you, brothers and sisters, has nobody really ever come back? Do you know of anybody who has died and has come back from life? If you don't know, you better ask yourself why you are a Christian. Because Jesus died, and on the third day, he rose again from the dead. You see, we know that, but many, many others do not know that, including our minister mentor. We know that Jesus knows the way. We know that Jesus possesses the truth, and we know that he gives life. He has given us a map on how to go through life. A good map, not map that is misleading. He gives us a good map so that we will not get lost in this confusing, sometimes maze of life. What do we do about it when we know that others do not know and they may get lost? We need to answer this individually. Amen.